Hello guys, welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I bring you fanfiction that will brighten your days. Before we start, a subscribe is greatly appreciated, and don't forget to leave a like and ring the bell icon so you won't miss exciting new fanfiction stories. The Goddess and the Demon King, Book 1, The Goddess's Journey by Raven_Draws. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Prologue. A fairy tale. Once upon a time, many years ago, a princess was born. However, not just a princess, but a goddess. Her name was Rimuru, born with long bright blue hair like the sky and shining golden eyes like miniature suns. She was beautiful and quite capable in both magic and swordsmanship. She was nice and friendly to everyone, god, demon, human, spirit, it didn't matter to her. Everyone was treated the same. Most may think she is loved by everyone. However, that is far from the truth, especially when it comes to her fellow gods and family. Less than confirmed. The individual, Rimuru, will begin the process of reincarnation. Greater than. She was born rather than created like the other gods, so she essentially was just a child of God rather than a goddess. However, what made her hated by her fellow gods was her other half, a demon. She was born from a demon, so she became half god and half demon, meaning she was capable of casting all demon magic as well as her own. So she was born with both creation and void magic. Her golden eyes are from her father while her hair is from her mother. She never knew why she was always hated, she was just the ugly duckling, and she had no power over why she was born this way. Less than notice. Creating a body of half god and half demon, race unsuccessful. Greater than. Less than finding a substitute. Greater than less than. Greater than less than confirmed. Creating a new body. Successful. Greater than. Less than successful. The substitute of half god will be changed to half human. The half human body has been fused with the half demon body to create a new race, Cambion. Remaining data from half god has been converted into unique skill, great sage. Unique skill, great sage, has been acquired. Greater than. However, one night, she left. Once it hit nightfall, she left and headed for the world, or more specifically, Dilhati, the Demon Kingdom. She never knew why, but being in the Demon Kingdom gave her solace. It may be because of her demon blood, but she would always be calm there. She didn't come here alone though, not with another person, but her violin. She landed on a nearby hill, then got out her violin and started to playing one of the most somber songs she had ever played. Even with her circumstances, she would always have a smile on her face and always be happy. However, that was all an act. On the inside she was more broken than anything. She never knew her demon mother, who supposedly died in childbirth. And her father barely acknowledges her, only going on and on about how she was born for order, even giving her the fake title as the Goddess of Demons, which she knows she's not even if she is part demon. It makes her heated knowing that no matter what she does, she never gets treated like a person. Less than confirmed. Heat resistance, acquisition successful. Greater than. However, after a few hours of playing, she starts to become aware of someone watching and listening to her. She stops playing and looks in the direction of the person to find a young demon boy, probably around her age, looking at her. He had hair as black as darkness, while his demonic black and red eyes could look into anyone's soul. However, instead of his gaze being piercing, now it's full of curiosity as he looks curiously towards the young goddess. The young demon, Anos Voldigode, gets a request from the young goddess. Can we be friends? She asks him. To Rimuru's surprise, he accepts, turning this freezing night warm. However, this interaction will change the fate of both of them. Less than confirmed. Awareness and cold resistance, acquisition successful. Greater than. Less than acquisition of heat resistance and cold resistance results in acquisition of new skill, thermal fluctuation resistance. Greater than. Less than as an alternate measure, electric current resistance, acquired. Attached as paralysis resistance, acquisition successful. Greater than. Many years have passed since they became friends, and a big turning point in their lives has commenced, the Great War. They have met many times after that one time, practicing magic, playing music, playing in general. They have done many things together that they have become best friends, and possibly even more than that, though only on the inside. Though a few years before the Great War began, Anos disappeared, leaving no trace except for a note at one of their meet spots stating that he left to go become the Demon King. Rimuru wasn't mad nor was she disappointed in his choice. In fact, she was happy and quite supportive of him. However, he would need to be wary of the hero. Less than confirmed. Individual Rimuru is compatible with both a hero's egg and demon lord seed, greater than. It's been a few years since the Great War began. The war, like any other, wasn't good. It practically was demons against the world, demons against humans, spirits, and even the gods. However, there was one goddess who helped and supported the demons, Rimuru. To not draw suspicion from the other gods, when she was capable, she would help out Anos and the rest of the demons with certain tasks throughout the war. She and Anos have become even closer during the war, so much so that she can't deny her feelings for him. The same goes for Anos to her, however because of this war they can't express it. She hated this war and what it represented. She hated that everyone thought demons were wild predators, but this war represented that they were just prey like everyone else. All she wants is to create a world that doesn't care what race you are as long as everyone is happy. Less than unique skill. Predator, acquisition successful. Eccentric skill, material creation, acquisition successful. Greater than. More time has passed since the Great War began and the gods, or more specifically, a god, Nosgalia, has become more suspicious of his illegitimate daughter, Rimuru. He starts following her around in secret and realizes the deep connection she has with the Demon King. He being enraged was putting it lightly. He was furious. She was going against everything he had ever worked towards. She even went against her own order. So he decided that the next time she left her domain to go to the Demon Kingdom, he was going to kill her. She lost her purpose after all. The next day, Rimuru decided to go meet Anos. However, she never realized that both of their lives were going to take a drastic turn that day. She flies over to where Anos is and sees he's with other familiar demons she had interacted with in the past, a few well-known from the 4 evil kings and Anos's own 7 demon elders. She knows both the 4 evil kings and the 7 demon elders quite well, so well that a few of them say that she's going to be the queen to Anos. Oh, how much she would have loved that to happen. She reaches the meeting location and starts to float down. She notices that Anos and the others have noticed her, however their expression changes from one of being happy to being on guard quickly. She didn't know why until her body jerked forward a bit and blood started coming down from her mouth. She looks down and notices a bloody fist going out of her body. She turns her head slightly and sees her father with his arm going through her body. He then retracts his arm from her body and she starts to fall with Anos catching her on the ground. Pain. She was in pain, excruciating pain, but not just from her body. When her father attacked her, he didn't just hurt her body, he also attacked her very soul, causing her excruciating pain to be doubled. Less than confirmed. Stab resistance, acquisition successful. Physical attack resistance, acquisition successful. Greater than. Less than confirmed. Pain nullification, acquired. Greater than she knew she was going to die. She knew that the other gods wouldn't allow her to live past her usefulness, and she was never a true god to begin with. She knew at this moment was the last time she was ever going to be alive. He attacked her very soul, fracturing it, so she knew that she wouldn't even be able to reincarnate either. So she did the last thing she could while her life was beginning to fade away in Anos's arms. Tell him what she has wanted to do since she first met him. She told him how she knew she was going to die at some point and told him about how she left a note explaining everything about her life. Then she told him her very last words that she wished she could have said sooner. I love you, before the life faded from her eyes and went limp, finally passing away in the arms of the one she loved most. Less than notice. The individual Rimuru soul is too fractured to be contained. Greater than. Less than. Greater than less than notice. Due to Star King True Dragon Veldanava intervening in the reincarnation process, the individual Rimuru soul has been contained. Successful. Greater than less than confirmed. Memories will be converted into fragments successful. Full form from Cambion. Body will be converted into 20% form successful. Greater than less than notice. Reincarnation of the individual Rimuru has been completed. Estimated time until awake, 999 years, 11 months, 364 days, 23 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. Greater than.